Hello and welcome everybody to Crypto Rosetta. My name is Savage and today we're going to be having a look at stacks. Before we jump into the price action, just want to say thank you for watching. If you are enjoying the content, please smash that like button, hit that subscribe button if you haven't already. Turn on those bell notifications so you never miss a video and leave us some feedback down below. Also in the description you'll find a link to the Discord. Come check it out, it's free to join. Okay, so for the most part we were looking for this fourth wave down into this zone and we've actually pushed up. So technically speaking, this could satisfy a completed fifth wave here. So we're going to go over the internal structure. The the idea here is that basically we're looking at this move in two ways. So either this move to the downside could complete into this low, and this could be the start of a bigger move to the upside, whether that's just an ABC or potentially a bigger bullish move, something more like this, where we get a bigger five-wave structure up here, potentially looking to push up if this does find support in this zone towards this 1618 at this $5.47. So this is a possibility provided that we continue to maintain this support range here. If we fail to hold this 786 lower down here at this 2920 region, potentially what we could see here is this could start to fall away and we could be rather following the alternative, which we were looking at in previous video, was looking for basically that bearish alternative where this could be an X wave to the upside here, as a flat correction, and then basically from back here as a bigger flat correction here, and then potentially we are looking for that possibility to actually come back down and break this low of this 20-cent range and potentially head towards this 13.29. We don't have confirmation of this yet, and we know as long as we continue to hold these key zones and we continue to set these higher lows here, potentially with BTC and ETH, if they do actually get another push up here, potentially this could look to extend. So because of that fact, and the fact we're so far away from this low point here of this fifth wave, I am still looking for that possibility that within this structure, we could see some further extension. So I'm going to come into the 1 hourly here, and then we're going to discuss some of the subwave counting that I'm looking at within here. So what I'm looking at within this structure is basically a couple of things. So potentially we could argue that this fifth wave is completed here. Alternatively, we could be still within a fourth wave here. The problem I have with this is I'd want this to actually be starting this fifth wave to the upside now. And basically what we'd want to see here is a move above this zone of this 1618, which would be this $1.11 range. So we'd want to see a move back above this area here. And what I'd then be looking for would be that possibility that we have a 1, 2, bigger third wave here, fourth and a fifth. But pretty much we need to still be careful here because this could actually extend down. So the way that this structure is, potentially we could look at it as a five-wave move down into these lows. So if that's the case, what we could then actually have is a bigger A, B, and a C pattern, looking to bring us down into this lowest support box here, which would then tie in with the idea that we have a high point up here. So if we do just get a three-wave move though to the downside here and potentially look to target out the 758 to the 6138 region, potentially from there what we could start to see is a bigger five-wave move playing out to the upside if this area holds. So it's going to be key if we do come back down into this zone. Potentially this 50% could be quite an interesting area at the 75.58, retest of these zones here, as well as that potentially it could coincide with this point of control here on this fixed volume profile. So I'm going to be keeping an eye on this. If we do move down here one more time, potentially we could look to actually retest some of these areas here. If it does lose this 50%, potentially we could look to move down here. But what we would have to be careful of is if we are looking for that bullish potential, we really don't want to lose the 786. And the thing that I would be being careful of if we are looking for a move down was be that we don't actually get a deeper move down here towards this 59.66. So what we'll have to see is if we do just get a three-wave move potentially up into this zone here of this $1.02 to this 93.63, potentially what we could have here then is basically just a three-wave move as a corrective move here, and then we could actually look to break down in a bigger 5 wave move. So if that 5 wave move to the downside, if we do come back up here towards the 618 area, which would be this 97 cent range, potentially what we could see is another 5 wave move down. So if this is a smaller 5 wave move and potentially comes down to the 71.81 area as a 1-to-1, potentially testing this previous support range here, what we could then look at is possibility that we could look to reverse from there. However, if we fail to find support higher up here, and we do actually look to extend down towards this zone of this 59.66, we'd have to be cautious of a 3 wave move to the upside, which could then potentially be a 4th wave and then an additional 5th wave down. So, we need to be cautious of this. This can unfold here. There's not really enough information to say that this is happening. This is quite speculative at the moment, but just basing this off of the fact that we could be looking for this move down. If this is a completed 5 wave sequence to the upside. And basically, what I'd be looking for here is the potential of a bigger zigzag. So it is very early days with this. It wouldn't necessarily be playing out right now. If, we can still look to potentially push up here. So we need to just be a bit cautious. If we do break down, though, basically we could potentially end up towards the bottom end of this move at this 57.05 to this 53.12 area, potentially forming a double bottom here, in which case, we'd be on the lookout for a 3 wave move to the upside, potentially into this 94.13 to the 77.64 range. If we do actually get a rejection here, basically from there, what we'd be looking at was two things. Would be potentially coming down to this 1-to-1 here at this 43.11. And if this actually progresses deeper down here towards this 1618 at this 28 cent 53, we'd have to be careful, because if we got a bigger 5 wave move down here, something like this, then we would have that potential of forming a bigger 1, 2, 3, 4, and then possibly having that 5th wave down, looking for those lower targets that we talked about in that bearish option. So that's what we're looking at the immediate, like, short term here. We need to get back above this high if we want to continue looking for bullish potential. Either that, or if we do move down, we need to maintain basically this support range here, the 75.58 to the 61.38. If we start to lose the 786 region, it becomes less likely that this is going to hold, and then potentially we are looking for that bigger 5 wave move like we talked about to the downside. Though as long as we hold higher up here, I am still looking for that potential, that we could see that push to the upside. But really, like I said, we want to see a move above this 11, 11 range, and potentially looking to maintain this bottom trend line here and see this start to move away now, where this becomes a bigger 5 wave move, something like this, looking to target out this higher range here of this $1.3203 to this $1.1748. So that's what we're looking out for as a potential target for this immediate wave here. If, however, we break down, like I said, this is our support zone here. Invalidation of this upside would come by losing this low of this 52.13. Losing that low would invalidate any sort of bullish potential off of this move, and then it would be indicating to me that potentially we've completed here, and we're looking for that bigger retracement down for either a B wave here, and then looking to progress up, or alternatively, it could be a wave 2. It's too early to tell. Obviously, we don't have the confirmation of it. So this is the key zone. Some of the 5th wave areas that I was looking at as targets. So these are just some key zones that we tend to target out for a 5th wave. We've got this 0.618 here up at this $1.4298. We've already reached this 0.97, and we've also reached 1.618 of that wave 1 already. So that's why I'm looking out for that possibility, that we could start to actually get a rejection and start to break down from here. Though nothing's confirmed yet, this could just be a 3 wave move down, and then we actually look to push up again, and then look to actually target up higher up into this range of this 161.63 to this 123.74 range. Basically looking for this zone. If we do move up into this area, this could be quite an interesting area, this 142.98 range to this 137.04. Keep an eye on that zone if we do push up into there. Okay, everyone, I'm going to leave the video there. I hope you found it useful. If you did, please smash that like button, hit that subscribe button if you haven't already, turn on those bell notifications so you never miss a video, and leave us some feedback down below. Also in the description, you'll find a link to Discord. Come check it out. It's free to join, as well as that there are affiliate links for both PrimeXBT and BYBIT down there. Check both of them out. Both great exchanges that we use on a regular basis. If you don't have an account, using the affiliate link does help support the channel, and we do appreciate it. Everyone, have a great day, and we'll see you in the next one. Take care out there.